Hi everyone, thanks for visiting my channel Crocheting Around My Kitchen Table. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new video tutorial. This video tutorial is for my Fidget Strawberry Keychain. The materials you will need for this tutorial: I will be using a 4-ply worsted weight yarn. Traditionally, I would be using red for the strawberry and dark green for the leaves. For this video tutorial, I will be using I Love This Yarn in Hot Rose and Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Green Apple for the leaves. I will be using an H 5mm hook for the crocheting, and I will be using a smaller hook that will fit through the pony beads. You will need at least 6 pony beads. I will be demonstrating with 12 pony beads, 6 for the outside of the strawberry and 6 to place along the bobble stitches as seeds. You will need a needle and scissors. Optional items: I highly recommend a stitch marker to mark your rounds, any embellishments of choice to decorate the center of the strawberry if you'd like something other than pony beads, and a keychain if you plan on making the finished strawberry into a keychain item. Before I begin to crochet, I will thread 6 of the pony beads onto the yarn for the outside of the strawberry. The other 6 loose pony beads I will attach while making the bobble stitches in round 2. To begin, I will make a magic ring, circle, or adjustable ring. If you prefer, you can use a chain for a ring or circle. I will demonstrate both for beginners in the next 2 video clips. If you already know how to make these, choose your preferred method and go to the timestamp marked round 1 in the description box below. I will meet you there. To make a magic ring, I will hold the yarn tail in my left hand, wrap the working yarn around my 2 fingers. I will wrap the yarn a second time while crossing over the first loop to make an X. I will take my hook, place it under the right loop, over the left loop, grab the left loop, and bring it under the right loop. Give it a twist so it doesn't come off the hook. I will carefully slide the ring I made off my fingers, wrap the working yarn in my tension hand, tighten that little loop on the hook, chain 1, and I'm ready to begin round 1. To make a chain 4 ring or circle, I will begin by making a slip knot. This is just how I make mine. I take the yarn tail and wrap it around my finger twice, making 2 loops. I take the left loop and bring it over the right loop, and take the left loop again and bring it over the right loop, this time going around my finger, creating this knot. I pull the yarn tail to tighten the knot. I take the loop and place it on the hook and pull on the working yarn to tighten the loop on the hook. I chain 4, that's yarn over and pull through the loop on my hook, making 1 chain. I'm going to do that 3 more times. 2, 3, and 4. In the 4th chain from the hook, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to place 1 slip stitch. That's insert my hook into the chain, yarn over, bring it through the chain, and bring it through the loop on my hook. And I have made a chain 4 ring or circle, and I'm ready to begin round 1. Round 1. Now, whether you're using a magic ring or a chain 4 circle, be sure to crochet around the yarn tail so that at the end of the round you will pull the yarn tail to cinch the center closed. To begin, I will place 14 single crochet in the circle. To make a single crochet stitch, I will insert the hook into the center and place the yarn over the hook. I will bring up a loop through the center. I now have 2 loops on the hook. I will yarn over and bring it through the 2 loops on the hook to finish the single crochet stitch. I have placed the stitch marker in the first single crochet. I will meet you at the end when I have all 14 single crochet stitches. I have made all 14 single crochet stitches. I will pull the yarn tail to cinch the center closed. I will slip stitch into the first single crochet and keep my stitch marker in place. This ends round 1. Round 2. In the next stitch, I will make the first bobble stitch and will attach a loose pony bead along one of the incomplete double crochet stitches along the bobble stitch. To make a bobble stitch, I will yarn over and insert the hook into the stitch. I will yarn over and bring up a loop. I now have 3 loops on the hook. I will yarn over and bring it through the first 2 loops only. I will repeat that once more. I will yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, and bring up a loop. I will yarn over and bring it through the first 2 loops on the hook. I now have 3 loops on the hook. I want to attach a loose pony bead in this area of the bobble stitch. If you don't want to place pony beads along the bobble stitches, don't drop any loops and continue the process until you have 6 loops on your hook. Then go to the timestamp marked Bobble Stitch Finish in the description box below. I will meet you there. I will yarn over and insert the hook into the stitch. I will yarn over and bring up a loop. I will remove the last loop from the hook. I will place the pony bead on the smaller hook and grab the drop loop to bring it through the pony bead. I will transfer the loop back to the larger hook and continue the bobble stitch. I will yarn over and bring it through the first 2 loops. I now have 4 loops on the hook. I will yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, bring it through the first 2 loops. I now have 5 loops on the hook. I will yarn over one last time, insert the hook into the same stitch, yarn over, bring up a loop, yarn over, and bring it through the first 2 loops. I now have 6 loops on the hook. Once I have 6 loops on the hook, I will yarn over and bring that loop through all 6 of those loops. I will chain 1, and I have finished the first bobble stitch. In the next stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. I will repeat the pattern of 1 bobble stitch, 1 single crochet, 5 more times. I find it helpful to put stitch markers where the bobble stitches will go. You can place the pony bead along any of the bobble stitches. Just drop the loop, attach the bead, and continue the bobble stitch. I will meet you at the last single crochet. I'm here at the 5th and last repeat. I will place 1 single crochet in the last stitch. I will place 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet of round 1 or the location of the stitch marker. This ends round 2. Round 3. The bobble stitch has 2 stitches. This long right V-stitch and at the top or the chain 1. I will be working into both stitches. In the right V-stitch of the first bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet and attach my stitch marker. At the top of the first bobble stitch, I will place 1 half double crochet. To make a half double crochet, I will yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, and bring the loop through. I now have 3 loops on the hook. I will yarn over and bring it through all 3 loops. I will place 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. I will chain 2 and place a pony bead. To place a pony bead, I will remove the hook, bring the bead towards the dropped loop. I will take the smaller hook, insert it into the pony bead, and grab the loop to bring it through the bead. I will slide the bead onto the chain 2, remove the smaller hook, and transfer the loop back to the larger hook to continue to crochet. In the right V-stitch of the second bobble stitch, I will place 1 half double crochet. At the top of the second bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. I will chain 2 and place a pony bead. I will skip the next stitch, and in the right V-stitch of the third bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. At the top of the third bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. I will chain 2 and place a pony bead. In the single crochet between the third and the fourth bobble, I will place 1 double crochet. To make a double crochet, I will yarn over and insert the hook into the stitch. I will yarn over and bring up a loop. I now have 3 loops on the hook. I will yarn over and bring it through the first 2 loops. I will yarn over and bring it through the last 2 loops. I will chain 2 and place a pony bead. In the right V-stitch of the fourth bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. At the top of the fourth bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. I will chain 2 and place a pony bead. I will skip the next single crochet, and in the right V-stitch of the fifth bobble stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. At the top of the fifth bobble stitch, I will place 1 half double crochet. I will chain 2 and place the last pony bead. I will skip the next stitch, and in the right V-stitch of the sixth bobble stitch, I will place 1 half double crochet. At the top of the sixth bobble stitch, I will place 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, I will place 1 single crochet. I will now join the yarn for the leaves. To hold my place where I will make my keychain loop, I have attached a stitch marker to the third loop or the last loop of the next stitch. You can join the yarn however you like. I insert the hook in the front 2 loops of the single crochet. I make a loop with the new yarn, place it on the hook, and bring it through the 2 loops. I trim the pink yarn and place both yarn tails over the working yarn. I slip stitch into the next stitch, I will pull on the pink yarn to tighten the join. I will chain 4, I will place 1 slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. 1, 2. I will place 1 single crochet into the next 2 chain stitches. I will slip stitch back into the stitch, and I have completed the first leaf. I will repeat the pattern 2 more times, and I will meet you at the end of the second repeat. I have finished the 3 leaves. I will slip stitch into the first single crochet to close round 3. Next, I will demonstrate how to make a keychain loop. I think it doubles nicely as a stem. If you don't want to make a keychain loop and prefer to make a stem or knot, fasten off and weave in the tails, making sure not to weave any of the tails into any of the bobble stitches. This will make them lose their popper-like effect. I will slip stitch into the loop marked by the stitch marker. I will chain 7, and bend the chain to the right to form a loop. I will slip stitch back into the loop held by the stitch marker. I will fasten off and weave in the tails. I have finished weaving in all the tails and have attached the keychain to the keychain loop. Here is my finished Fidget strawberry keychain. There are 2 ways to display the leaves: vertically or simply folded down. You can use any 4-ply yarn in red and green to create fun strawberries, with bobble stitches creating a quiet, popper-like effect, pony beads in the center of the bobble stitches for added texture, and easily rotating pony beads on the outside. These make great fidget keychains. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial of my Fidget strawberry keychain. Thanks again for visiting my channel, Crocheting Around My Kitchen Table. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new video tutorial. Thanks again for watching.